everybody. My name is Jamie Logan, and I am here in Toronto, Canada at World Solidarity Day. You might have heard of the thing. It's pretty cool. We did this last year in Toronto, Canada. This action is with We the Free, and I figured I'd bring y'all along with me as I film some Jamie's Corner content. So first I'm just gonna do a couple of intros. Sometimes I can do it once, sometimes it takes me a couple times. So bear with me, but you will see the process. And just to give you a little rundown of what we are doing here in the park today is we are showing people a movie, a 3-minute movie, and giving them a cookie in return for watching the movie. And the film that they will be watching shows footage of how our food system works and what happens to animals in the meat, dairy, and egg industries. And after watching this unknown film, they don't know what they're about to watch. They will receive a cookie afterwards, and then we'll have a conversation. Just very educational and love-based, and trying to get to the root of like, what is it that's holding somebody back from going vegan? When we have awareness, we can then have accountability, and then we can take action, right? So I am really excited for today here in Toronto to speak with people about one of the most pressing issues of our time. And I will be recording some videos to be posting on YouTube later on, but figured I'd try out this live thing because I've never done it before. So yeah, just let's do some stand-ups to kind of introduce this video that I'm making. Got my camera here. Let's see. Okay. Let's make sure the sound is working. Hello, hello. Is that good? I think so. Raise it up a little bit. Okay. What the hell is up? My name is Jamie Logan, and today we are here in Toronto, Canada at World Solidarity Day. What is solidarity? Well, I don't know. It could have something to do with being united. And I think veganism is the ultimate act of being united. Wouldn't you say so? Well, let's talk to people. Let's have them watch a 3-minute movie challenge in return for a vegan cookie and see what they think. What is holding them back from going vegan and making the world a better place? Let's get into it. All right, guys, for those of you that are just joining, I am doing some stand-ups for this video that I'm making here at World Solidarity Day. All right, let's try this again because that was a little long-winded. What the hell is up? My name is Jamie Logan, and today we are here in Toronto, Canada for World Solidarity Day. We will be asking people to watch a 3-minute movie challenge in return for a vegan cookie. Most people can't pass up a cookie, so they will be having to see what happens in the food system for that one cookie. And we're gonna ask them questions. What is holding you back from making a change to make the world a better place? Let's get into it. One more time, I almost have it. Okay, here we go. What the hell is up? My name is Jamie Logan, and today we are here in Toronto, Canada with We the Free for World Solidarity Day. We are asking people in the park to watch a 3-minute movie challenge in return for a vegan cookie. Now, this is not Cinderella's story. This is not Snow White. This is the reality of our food system, and it's something that is important for people to learn about. So we're gonna ask them some pressing questions, and we are gonna find out what is stopping them from going vegan and making the world a better place. All right, let's get into it. Okay, Jen, come here. Are you ready to start?
Yeah, I think we're gonna do a briefing.
Okay.
Do you want to do something?
Yeah, can we do like a little interview thing? Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. So guys, I am here with the organizer of today's event. Jen has set up World Solidarity Day in Toronto, Canada, but this event is happening all over the place.
Yep.
So why don't you tell everybody on here what World Solidarity Day is?
Yeah, so World Solidarity Day is an opportunity for activists from not just We the Free, but other organizations or individual activists to come together and act in solidarity for the animals. So we do this through various different forms of street outreach. Here we're doing the movie challenge, which is our most popular form of street outreach. And we're doing like a sort of mega movie challenge setup. In the UK, they're doing even a bigger mega movie challenge on a big screen that's attached to a truck, like a big LED screen. So yeah, it's an opportunity to do activism for the animals, but also come together in solidarity with one another and in our fight for animal liberation.
What is the We the Free approach to these outreach conversations?
Yeah, great question. We have coaching conversations that are value-based. So we ask people questions to draw out their already existing vegan values. You might have heard before that people already have vegan values in their heart and they're just not aligned with those values yet. So we ask questions to bring out those vegan values, and then we coach them to realize that they actually can go vegan. It's super simple, and whatever problems they have with it, they have the solution already.
Absolutely. So I think that the key word here is asking questions. We're not telling people how they should feel, but instead we're just trying to uncover the feelings that most people already have within themselves. For example, after they are watching the footage, we can ask them something like, well, first and foremost, have you seen this type of footage before? And how does it make you feel? That way we can kind of gauge where somebody might be at with this stuff. And then from there, taking it a step further, holding them accountable, right? So like maybe asking them, well, why does this situation that's happening to animals affect you? Like, what do you think we could do about it?
Exactly, yeah, and bringing them to that conclusion on their own, which is very simple to do. Once they tell you how they feel about animals, they'll say things like, animals, deserve rights, animals feel pain, we shouldn't do this to them. Once they tell you all that information, it's really easy to guide the conversation towards veganism. And hopefully we're gonna have a couple hundred of those conversations today, just in Toronto alone, and then I believe 9 other cities in the world are doing it today as well.
So I know Jen wants to get started with the briefing. We're gonna get everybody that's here today together to do this briefing, but really quickly before we start, why do you dedicate your life to fighting for the animals?
Oh man, that's a big question.
Yes.
Well,
she'll be here for a while.
What is happening to animals in my eyes is the single biggest atrocity that's happening on the planet, and animals are in need of the most protection, the most advocacy, because they are so vulnerable and they cannot speak for themselves. So we as humans need to fight for them. We need to advocate for them, because most people wouldn't contribute to this if they knew what was happening. And so that's why we're doing street outreach, because we're giving people the awareness they need to have accountability and to take action. So advocacy in all forms is so important. So I will die fighting for animals. Yeah.
And this is the beauty of an event like this, is that you get together with like-minded people and create change. And I really think, if you guys are interested in getting into activism, We the Free is such a great, if maybe it's a starting place for you to get into activism. You could simply hold a sign, you can have outreach conversations, but where can people go to get more information if they're looking to start up something in one of their cities?
Yeah, so you can go to our website, which is activism.wtf, and then just go to the Get Involved section. If there's a team near you, you'll see it on the map. If there's not, you can apply to be an organizer, and it's super easy. We give you all the support and resources you need. We have funding for teams so they can hold awesome events like this, and yeah, we really believe in community, so it is a great starting place because we will support you every step of the way.
Amazing,
Yeah.
amazing. Thank you so
Thanks,
much.
Jamie.
Well, you guys are staying with me, so we're going to be
Okay,
doing the
let's do
briefing
it.
soon.
Oh, goodness.
Cut this. So just to kind of show you the setup that we have here, these are the TV screens in the back. So you can see that there's little question marks on here. People don't know exactly what they're going to be watching, but They know that it's some type of movie challenge and that they'll get some sort of prize at the end of the challenge. And so for those of you that are just joining, we are here in the park in Toronto, and we are showing people a movie challenge that gets people thinking about the food systems, particularly meat, dairy, and eggs, and what has to happen to animals in these industries, and coming up with a solution here, which is, well, if we can live a life that doesn't harm others, why wouldn't we? So we're here with We the Free, and I love this organization because it's very love-based and very educational, and we have a lot of great activists here that have traveled from far to be together today. So we're gonna do a little briefing, and hey guys. We're gonna do a briefing of what is gonna go down today. I really like these pamphlets that we have. They say, I wasn't food, I was someone. You can be a hero for animals. And if you go to this website link here, 3movies.wtf.sdtor, you can actually see the movies that we're showing. So if you want to join us and be here for that, that would be awesome. So here's Jenny McQueen. She is a very fierce activist. You should follow her. Jenny! We're on YouTube Live. This is my first YouTube Live ever.
Oh, seriously? You're on YouTube?
Yes!
Yes. Yeah, great platform.
Yeah.
I encourage everyone to get involved on YouTube. It's like the new platform.
Yeah.
You can get a lot.
So, Jenny, what are you looking forward to today?
Oh, there's going to be so much outreach happening, and it's nice. It's so nice to see people just kind of open their eyes and realize, what's going on to animals. They come, they give permission to watch. You all set up. Yeah, and it's just nice to open people's eyes and to see the reaction that so many people just don't know.
Yeah.
It's confusing. I mean, like I'm pre-internet, and I'm thinking, everyone should know now there's internet. Everyone should know what goes on, and yet they don't.
They don't know sometimes.
They don't know. It's like apathy, and they just don't take the effort. So we're here. We're making the effort, and it'll be a good day.
Absolutely. And
Yes.
so, guys, Jenny has been vegan for over 30 years.
Yes.
She's still alive somehow.
I know. You know what? It used. Look.
Solid, yeah. There we
I might
go.
even have a tinsy bit of muscle happening.
She's got some type of
Just a
muscle
tinsy.
happening over here. Wow, it's amazing. It's
Yeah.
really, so being that you've been vegan for 30 years, I mean, you've seen so much change,
Oh, for sure.
and that gives us hope.
Yes. Well, the other day I was eating, salmon in a restaurant with, like a lion's mane steak.
This is like a vegan, she said salmon, it's like a vegan salmon.
It's a vegan
Yeah.
salmon. And way back, if we wanted like sausage, we'd take a dry mix and put some water in, and that was, way back. Yes. So there's been massive changes, and I know it can be really depressing when you realize what's still going on for animals, but certainly, veganism is everywhere. So let's give ourselves a little bit of, hope.
Absolutely, and
Yeah.
today, guys, there are people here with us that we want to do something about the state of the world. So Jen is just going to give a little bit of a debrief, so I'm going to turn this around so you guys can see.
Hey guys, everyone.
Okay. Oh, sorry. I didn't even realize they were in my hands.
Yeah, you're welcome to sit, just because then maybe it's easier to focus a little bit. I just want to make sure that, we're all present.
Yeah, let's bring that up.
So first of all, thank you all so much for coming to our meeting. Very exciting.
Woo!
Hello, Billy. There are 9 other cities joining us today or tomorrow, and some come eventually reach hundreds of people today. We reached about 250, 225, something like that last year. So yeah, it's a great opportunity today, and I'm really excited. So keep in mind that our collective composure, friendliness, and professionalism will have a very big impact on today's event. So we want people to leave this event with a very good impression about veganism. We want them to walk away and think, oh, those vegans were so friendly and kind, and we're going to have a certain energy going that people are going to want to be a part of. Okay, so we'll put on some music and things will be light and nice, and then we'll have great conversations with them afterwards. If you weren't at the workshop last night, or if you want some guidance around how we can have these conversations, we will have resources available on the tent over on this side. So this tent primarily, once we fix this backdrop situation, this tent can be used to take photos, but also to have outreach conversations. If you want a video over here, it's a great place to do it. And then on this tent over here, that will be our like sort of break tent, but we'll also have literature over there and like signage around getting involved. So if you speak with someone who you think is going to get involved into an activist, or maybe they're already vegan, you can take them over there and get them one of the flyers that don't look like these. They look different. So it's the only other different one. Give them one of those bad boys. And we can also have lunch over there. So at some point, whenever you want to take a break, just speak to someone, say, oh, I'm just going to take my break now. And at around 1 o'clock, we have pitos coming, so you're more than welcome to have a pita that will be available over there. We also have water over there. And yes. Okay. So, if you have not done the 3-minute movie challenge before, what this is basically we have some signs that say watch 3 minutes, win a prize, something along those lines, dare to watch the 3-minute movie challenge. And so we'll be engaging with people around the park to try to bring them into the movie challenge. Again, we're making it like a hike thing. There's high energy around it. We'll also have the banners set out too. We've just left that for now so that no one came over wanting to do the challenge. Once someone consents to taking the challenge, if they ask you, well, what is it about? Well, that's part of the challenge. Come on over and start walking with them. And then once they've sat down, then at that point, if you are someone who is a TV usher, talk about that in most of it. If you're a TV usher, you'll let them know. Just so you know, the footage that you're about to see is graphic, so you might find it upsetting. You can walk away at any time, but if you make it through the full 3 minutes, then you get your points. Okay? And when we have finished, so I'm kind of jumping all over the place, but people that hold the signs are like the ushers, bringing people in. So they bring them up to one of the entryways, which is primarily at the front or maybe the back, and then we can use these side pieces as the exits because we'll have prizes on both sides. Okay? And these leads. So ushers bring them up, and then they can go and try to get more people. And then the TV operators will give them the graphic warning, they'll press the play and pause, and then they'll direct them out. Ushers up and out. And in the meanwhile, TV ushers will also get an outreacher ready to go. And so an outreacher will already have a flyer in their hand and a cookie, which cookies are in that cooler. So the table will be brought out there, and on the other side there's another cooler and there's flyers, okay? So you grab a cookie, grab a flyer. We're trying flyers this year. We have a QR code that people can scan and also has the website listed too. This will help us track what actions people take to the website, so really important that we give them this flyer. We also don't want to overwhelm them with resources, and we don't want to give these out to just people that are walking by. We only want to give these out to people that take the movie challenge, okay? Yes, so you have a conversation with that person, and at the end you can give them their cookie and their leaflet, okay? And as I said, there are resources at the tent if you want to learn more about outreach. So we're not giving away what the challenge is about. We're saying it's a mystery, okay? And then they will get a graphic warning, so people won't get upset. When outreaching, please make sure that it's one outreacher per group. If you are new or you would like to shadow an experienced outreacher, you're welcome to do that. Just take a step back. You can kind of just listen in, but please refrain from going into the conversation with that person because the outreachers approach, so we're asking questions and bringing out their vegan values. So yeah, you don't need to say the perfect thing. What matters is that people feel safe and open, that they can talk to you about how they're really feeling, okay? So empathy is key, and respect. And that being said, We the Free does hold an abolitionist stance on all forms of animal exploitation. So while we don't promote anything less than veganism, we do encourage an approach that is backed up by years of social science. If you would like, you can go on to the 3 Movies website if you're not familiar with what resources are available, but it is the 3 movies that come up right away are Dominion, I believe Game Changers, and Seaspiracy. So those are the 3, and then if they scroll down, there's Challenge 22 and a vegan mentor program, and then there's all sorts of other resources as well. Okay? So there are bathrooms just down there. That building, if you walk like everywhere I'm pointing, you will find them. So if you need to step away, that's totally fine. And yeah, if you do want to step away just for a quick moment, yeah, just please do it at the break tent or like any of the picnic tables. And yeah, try to keep this space like professional and we're all engaged. And throughout the day, if you're approached by media or police or any sort of official, just direct them to me and I'll talk to them. And what's your name? My name's Jen, I'm so sorry. Yeah, are there any questions?
Sunbathing.
What would be amazing right now is if we'll set up the banners, the challenge banners across the tables, we can start getting out the sign and just making sure the TVs are all turned on, and then we can start going for it. People are already pretty curious, so if I can just get maybe a couple people to help with this, a few people to help with putting up the signs or the banners, and then I think we're pretty ready to go.
Are we doing like songs later, or we'll give?
Great question. So we're doing a celebration at 5 p.m. in the park, and so we'll have food provided for that as well, and we'll be playing music. And I don't think any of Stephanie might be coming.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know if there is. Oh yeah. So before we start, Jamie's actually just gonna say a few words.
Yeah.
Look at us.
We'll do a little pep talk.
Well, I pretty much know most of you guys that are here, but my name's Jamie, and we haven't met before. I know I just met you, Willow. So, I was thinking a lot. I drove here to New York, and I was in the car for about 7 hours, and I was just thinking through, okay, what do I want to say about World Solidarity Day? And truly, what is solidarity? And I was thinking through this, and I started to think about how we are all here together remembering one specific truth. And this truth is something that it transcends all boundaries, all languages, and all species. And this is the truth that we are not separate. Every single one of us are connected in some way, shape, or form. And so when we think about solidarity, it's more than just standing together here in a park. You know, it really is feeling together. It's feeling the suffering of others so deeply that we are here to do something about it. And to wake people up, to infect them with the empathy that we have, but take it a step further to drive compassion, which is the action that comes out of empathy. It's the feeling of the suffering, but then the desire to do something about it. So, I think that veganism is the ultimate act of unity. How can we ask people to stand together while ignoring the suffering of the most vulnerable creatures on this planet. How can we be together in one unit if we are oppressing others? And it just goes to show that all oppression is connected. And I think that it's super important to recognize that, because if we do not show that there is this connection, then there's no starting ground from the change that we can make. And so we bear this burden of so much pain, and we see all of the truths of the world. We've awoken to it, right? And sometimes we get down because we're like, I'm just one person, what can I do? Sometimes I'm like, is what I'm doing making a difference? But the truth is any action that we do really alone? Like, I think that every action we do affects others. Like, our thoughts affect others. We can feel somebody's energy, right? Our words affect others. And of course, our actions affect others. Right here, we have so many activists that have created massive change. I mean, Jenny the Queen has practically taken over Canada and had people they've removed like 3/4 of the fur, you know? I mean, Jen has set up these incredible events that reach hundreds of people. I mean, David's over there still working. And so our actions are so impactful, and the truth is, in saying all of this, is that we are family. We have our differences. We don't agree on everything. I mean, who agrees on every single thing? I don't think I agree with any of my family on everything. So we have to remember that we are family, and that less than 2% of the population is vegan. So we have to stick together despite our differences. We have to see this common ground that we believe in a peaceful world for all living beings, and that if we don't stand together, the animals don't have anyone. We are their only hope. So let's ask people questions today. Let's keep the positive spirit. Let's stand together. We have each other's backs. If you need anything, we have Jenny, and David, and Peter, and all the people that you can go to say and help in a conversation, and just give it your best. But remember that today can impact somebody's life forever. And that person could, I don't know, become the next big activist that is reaching millions of people. So none of your actions go unnoticed. None of your actions are underappreciated. I really love you all. Thank you so much for being here. You all showed up in solidarity today.
All right, let's do it.
That's French.
Oh, good.
Does anyone else speak a language? Second language? Oh, yeah.
Spanish.
Spanish.
There's another guy, Roger, who speaks Spanish. He'll be here. I kind of can manage Italian, but
I can manage Italian.
I'm New English.
Really British. I can do Vietnamese. It's unlikely.
Vietnamese,
But
okay. Good to know.
Nice.
Okay, great. Yeah, it's great information to have. All right, folks. Yeah, let's get to it. Yeah, we got to set up the banners. We got to fix this action over here. Dave needs some help with the... Yeah. How are you?
I don't know if you want to try that again or the thought of it.
Right, so guys, thank you for those of you that are on here. You're probably wondering what's going on, and I need to figure out how to turn this around. Okay, there we go. So we are gonna get started, and people are gonna be coming over and watching some of these movies that we have for them, and we'll ask them what they think about it. So let's get into it. And you know what? In the meantime, while we are just getting set up, maybe we'll ask some activists that are here what brings them here today, and what they're hoping to expect. But in the meantime, do you guys have any questions? Where's the Punjabi vegans at, bro? Well, I don't know if they're Punjabi, but are you Punjabi by any chance? Somebody said, where's... do you know anybody that's Punjabi here?
No.
Damn it. Sorry. We're searching for one. There's Peter.
Are you staying overnight, Jamie?
Yeah, I'll be here till Monday. Then I drive back. Why don't you tell everybody who you are and what you're doing here?
You know why? I'm really nervous in front of the camera.
Okay, but you're gonna have amazing conversations today.
For sure.
Yes, yes. I'm so glad there's so many.
AV as well, so,
You do AV too?
yes. I
That's
just am
awesome.
shy.
Yeah, I know. But there's so many great people on here too.
Oh,
So
is it live?
it's just a YouTube live,
Oh,
yeah. I've actually never done the YouTube lives before, but
Okay.
figured I'd show people kind of the behind the scenes of all this. Okay. So let's set up this camera. It's okay. Well, anyway. Peter wants to know where the Punjabi, I don't know why. This guy, Peter. On here. Okay, I'm just gonna stop.
Oh, there's another Peter.
There's another, here, there's YouTube. Peter, why don't
Read, Peter.
entertain for 1 minute?
Entertain. So wow, I gotta read this too. What am I reading? Okay, approaching court completion. I can't read it. It's very small.
We're just gonna set up the camera.
Oh,
So
okay.
just for those of you guys that are joining, we're here in Toronto at Trinity Bell Park. If you're in Toronto, please come through.
Or if you're a Torontonian, you'd say Toronto.
I'd say
Toronto.
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 Hey, you learn something new every
Yeah,
day.
that's right. Don't pronounce it like Chicago.
Chicago. Chicago.
Toronto.
And so what are people, what are these movies that people are going to be watching? What does it show?
Oh, well, it's just over a 3-minute movie that shows standard agricultural practice. I guess we can say that here because the people on YouTube Live probably won't be coming to the park. So we
Yeah.
want to keep it secret. So we just tell them it's graphic footage.
Okay.
But the graphic footage is basically standard agricultural practices filmed in different places around the world. And many of these practices are done, have been expanding actually, and corporate interests and even governments have promoted, like, for example, egg consumption in India, where vegetarians traditionally don't eat eggs, and they're promoting that as being vegetarian eggs because they're infertile and they're fed a vegetarian diet and things like that, which is, ridiculous. But so egg consumption has actually gone up in India considerably.
It's
So we're
crazy.
fighting against these sort of corporate interests and things like that. But so the video shows people the truth, and then we talk to people about what they've seen. And,
Yeah.
the key is as well as the video, it's the conversations, right?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing how so many people are just unaware and know very little about the food system, yet we eat these products every day.
Right.
And it's like most people actually have no idea that milk comes from
I know.
lactating mothers.
Exactly.
From
yeah, just,
moms.
it comes from a shelf. The carton on the shelf.
Right.
Or in Canada, in bags, even.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I was vegetarian for 10 years, and I became vegetarian as a teenager, but in my mid-teens. But
Oh,
I
wow.
was vegetarian for 10 years before I realized there was any issue with consuming dairy products or eggs. I was like, it's just surplus, or it's like just a gift, and didn't think there was any harm whatsoever. And I was vegetarian for the animals, not for my
Right.
health, not for the environment. Environment was sort of secondary. I was young, so I was invincible, so I didn't care about health. But now I'm older, so I do. But still, and it was quite an eye opener when I started to learn. And at the time, and this is in the early 80s, there was one brand of soy milk in Toronto.
Wow.
You know, well, two actually. There was one in Chinatown as well, but and not readily available. And you know, there was no vegan cheeses. There were no egg substitutes. There was egg substitutes you could buy, powders and things. But
Somebody says Canada was more progressive promoting plant-based diet, or I thought Canada was more progressive promoting plant-based diet.
Yes.
Now.
The Canada's Food Guide, the latest iteration of Canada's Food Guide, the government did not allow the lobby groups to influence the food guide, and they could make submissions, but they weren't allowed to lobby the people writing the food guide. And as a result, it's based on science rather than marketing. And so although there are dairy products in the guide as examples, there is no dairy group, whereas there used to be. And there used to be a glass of milk off a plate. It's a plate format. And the glass of milk was replaced with a glass of water, saying water should be your beverage of choice. Hydration. Right?
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, and although there's some examples of cheese as a protein and for protein things like that, it's not it's not the majority. It's not like a big section. And it's also, and they have other examples. They have tofu as examples, and they talk about for protein. They say choose plant proteins, plant sources of protein. Favor plant sources of protein. So it's like, again, following the science, plant-based foods are healthier. Obviously, we know they're also better for the environment and, of course, the animals as well. Yeah,
Right.
Big thing, which we're talking about today.
Yes, absolutely. The animals is, I think, the first and foremost reason why somebody should be vegan, because veganism, it's not actually a diet like what most people think it is. It's a ethical stance against animal oppression. So with that in mind, you could technically be vegan and eat junk food all day long, you know, and you could care about animals, or you could be, you know, healthy. And so I think, you know, really pointing that out is that a plant-based diet that's whole foods based and well balanced is the healthiest diet. But, you know, not all people that are vegan eat that way. So we're really here today to keep the focus on the animals and talking about what happens to them. And the beauty of all of this is I believe that most people love animals.
Yes.
Most people don't want to harm them.
Right.
And so we're just reconnecting people with the empathy that they already possess.
Absolutely.
And sure, there's some outliers and people that, you know, may not feel that way. But look, you don't even have to like animals just to not hurt them and to not want them to be harmed.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So it's just using logic, reason, and a little bit of education, and just having people question their own beliefs. And it can be hard to do.
Choices of food and then another dog. And then they have this cognitive dissonance, and either they have to change their beliefs or change what they do.
Absolutely.
And some people will just deny and will go, no, that's not true, the footage is fake, or whatever. They'll come up with excuses. But we try to, through questioning, help them realize that really what they need to do is change what they eat and how they no longer use animals in their life.
Right. And I love that you said through questioning, because it's one thing to just tell people how they should feel. It's one thing to provide all the facts and the logic and the information. But there's science that actually shows that data alone typically isn't what changes people. It's the emotions that they feel. So if we can ask them questions where they come to the conclusion themselves, that is actually more effective.
Absolutely. And also that by asking them questions, we get them to state things. And scientific research has shown that people believe what they say over what they hear.
Yes.
So just telling them things. I mean, how many times have vegans and vegetarians, but especially vegans and animal rights activists, given facts to people, thinking that's going to convince them. But it unfortunately doesn't work. Or it works for a minority of people, obviously. Some people change their mind based on what they know, but most people on what they feel and what they believe and what they say. And so we want to elicit that with the question.
Absolutely. So wherever you are, if you're watching this, I would encourage you to try out this technique of, instead of just sharing all of your facts and figures that you know and all of your, logic and reasoning, no matter how correct you are, when you're trying to convince or persuade someone, I would encourage you to actually ask poignant and pressing questions that perhaps get them to think about that subject matter further. So for example, what we are doing here today is we're gonna have people watch this 3-minute movie challenge, and then we're gonna ask them and probe them, how do you feel after watching that? I'm not going to say and tell them how they should feel. I'm going to ask them what emotions are already evoked. And then, once we can establish how they feel, perhaps probe them further and say, well, what can we do about it? What is stopping you from changing and going vegan so that you can align your morals with your actions?
Absolutely. And I think that last part of, what can they do to be, to change, I think that really elicits often the best answers. And also some challenges. They often will raise objections there. And dealing with those objections, helping them solve the objections themselves, I think is really powerful too.
Totally. So, guys, it's a beautiful Saturday, and there's a million places all of us could be, but we are here to stand up for the animals today because it is so important. It is the least talked about social issue of our time, and lives are going to change today. We're here to inspire, to transform, to just be channels for this message of peace and kindness and compassion.
Absolutely.
So,
anyway, I should go and help do some things here.
Okay, Peter's gonna get back to you.
Yeah. Okay, great, Jamie.
Thank you so much. It's amazing to me to see these people that have taken time out of their day, their weekends, to be here. And so I hope that this inspires some of you that are watching to start something or join a group that is doing things in your neighborhood or in your area, or even travel to come to something, because we have to stand together. And that's what I was saying in my speech before about World Solidarity Day, which is, if we don't stand together, the animals literally have nobody. They have nothing. We have to put our differences aside and find common ground. And I think that most vegans, at least, can find the common ground that animals should not be exploited, that we shouldn't hurt them. And that right there needs to be the focus. And that's what we're focusing on today. So Mobius says, people are resistant to change. They're more willing to connect with their own compassion. Absolutely. Yes. So I think change can be scary for people. I mean, for sure, it was for me. I mean, when you're so used to living your life a certain way, and when everybody around you is eating animals, drinking milk, eating cheese. Oh no! Oh, these flyers are flying. Thank you so much. So this is actually World Solidarity Day, and we're asking people to watch a 3-minute movie to win a prize. Do you want to watch it?
Not right now. We have to volunteer for another one here.
Okay, come back. We'll be here all day. Yeah. So when most people, oh my God, these flyers are like flying everywhere. When most people are, eating these products and wearing animals, and it becomes normalized and sometimes difficult to step outside and create change in your own life, So let's try to get some people over here to take this challenge. We got music blasting. And we have, who is this? What's your name? Who is this? She's here with us today, advocating for all animals. Hi. Can you say hello to everybody here? We are here to speak up for your cousins, for all living beings. And oh my God, she's so cute. Are you a happy girl? Hi. She's so wise, you know? David, can you please come here? She's so wise and proper. She's giving professor.
Hi. You're so cute. Look at you.
She's giving a lot of very smart, wise energy.
Hello. Welcome to Jamie's. Is it Jamie's Corner?
This is Jamie's Corner.
This is Jamie's Corner. How's it going, guys? We are live on YouTube. Subscribe, hit like, share with all your friends.
Hey.
Right?
This is my PR rep.
That's it. Let's go. Let's share this. Share it to your, post it to your own YouTube. Create a little post. We're gonna be here all day. If you're in Toronto area, come join us. There's other cities across the world doing this. Guys, this is the moment. This is the time. We need to make the change today, right now. They need us. The animals need us, man.
Absolutely.
And there's no more noble cause than this anywhere. I mean, you look at all the animals that are suffering, going through that. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Nelf, I see you in there. Nerds Like Us, I see you guys in there.
Hey.
What's up, Mobius? Let's go, guys. Let's go. Get out there. Look, these live streams are so easy to do. You guys, I'm not sure if you saw my live stream the other day. I had 102,000 views just for going live on YouTube. So if I can do it, a simpleton like me, you definitely can do it, guys. You can definitely do it. Get on the YouTube, follow Mel and Steve, join us for that. Like we're trying to help each other get 50 subs, and then you can go live on YouTube yourself. We're trying to do live streams at slaughterhouses and other places like these events. August 22nd, sorry, my brain's all scattered. August 22nd, we're doing Project Livestream. We want everybody to take their phone, put it on a slaughterhouse,
Oh, wow.
and let's go. Let's go. It's going to be a worldwide event. Go to Mel and Steve's Instagram channel. You'll get more information there. Also, we have a little chat where you guys can join and get involved. And yeah, much love, guys.
That's so awesome.
Look at
David,
who I'm
look
with.
at who I'm with.
Look at who I'm with.
It's such an
Amazing.
honor. This event
Amazing.
literally is happening today because of David. I mean, this guy is nonstop. He does so much for the animals. And also, the reason that we are live on YouTube right now is because of David, because he told me that a YouTube audience would love to see what we're doing here today.
Absolutely, guys. Let's go. Let's get involved. I see Alicia there. So yes, it is Trinity Bellwoods Park. Come join us, Alicia. She came out while I was doing the live.
No way!
Yeah.
Oh my God!
It was her first event. She came and met Jenny and I, and
So
tears were. You should cry at slaughterhouses. Absolutely,
Yeah.
you did the right thing, and it was amazing that you joined us. So, yeah, how's it going, guys?
Yes, Steven said hi.
Subscribe to the 40-year-old vegan.
Confirm what park we are in.
So we are in Trinity Bellwoods Park. We're closer to Queen Street. So come join us. We're here till 5. So lots of time to get out in the streets, get active, you know. This is it. This is the change, guys. We need to get out there, talk to the people. You know, there's nothing more noble than speaking to people about something so important, right? We could work our corporate jobs or we could do all that. It's all kind of phony, whatever, but this is real life. We're talking to people in the streets, telling them what's happening with their food system, what's happening with animals, and the world will not change until we end speciesism. The world will not change until we take violence off of our plates and we stop viewing others as commodities. Think about if we viewed all animals with compassion, kindness, respect. Where would we be?
Gosh.
Where would we be? We would change the world. And the 3-minute movie challenge, if you don't know, go to activism.wtf. We have 180 teams globally. 180 teams, and we just started in October 2021.
Wow.
We're doing the 3-minute movie challenge. People love it. People are getting involved, getting active. We have 40 teams in the UK alone, 40 teams in Europe, and now, 180 teams, Nilf. Brian, 180 teams, and
Wow.
we're just expanding.
There's no excuse to not get active.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
animals need us. And something like this is positive, it's fun, it's educational, and it's life-changing. And this method that we are using here today, the method through Socratic questioning. It's where we ask people questions after they watch the film to see how they're feeling and then ask them how they themselves can make changes in their lives and hold themselves accountable, is scientifically proven. This method works to creating lasting change.
Absolutely, and we're definitely data driven. So we do something called My Stats, where we can see how positive our effect is. We can actually go in and say, oh, am I doing this right? Do I have the right movies? We have an entire database. We send them to Challenge 22, and like Jamie was saying,
People are gonna come watch.
here we go. We
Here
got
we
our
go.
first contestants, guys.
Our first
Our
victims.
first contestants, yes. The smiles are happening, but hey, this is how change happens, you know. People need to be aware of what takes place. It might be uncomfortable for them, but in this way too is like it's not graphic right in front of them. They can leave. We let them know it's graphic. We have a children's version, so we avoid that awkwardness. And then yeah, we have powerful conversations afterwards. The trust is built. Yes, World Solidarity Day in Toronto, but also globally.
Can you give us a synopsis of the film?
So it's a wonderful, you know, Riju?
Ruji.
Wonderful activist named Ruji. He created a film that actually has a bit of Dominion in it. It's well narrated. It's got amazing cuts to it. You can go to activism.wtf or you can go to 3movies.wtf to watch the movie yourself. Wonderful captions. It's really life-changing. And as you can see right now, we have reactions here if you want to.
Yeah, let's turn it around.
Yeah.
There's people that are watching the film. I'm gonna also start my other camera.
So I guess they didn't want to be filmed, but that's okay. That makes sense. There's somebody else actually. I'll come and I'll take you guys over here and show you our amazing setup. There might be some graphic film on the TV, but that's the whole point. So she's probably taking this in for the first time. And so I'll bring you guys around and show you a little bit more. Wonderful Jenny McQueen. So we're just still setting up a bit, having some wonderful conversations, activists. Look, the barrier to entry, guys, is so easy. It's just really so easy. We can hold a sign, you can give out cookies. You can just be around everyone, hang out with people. The camera guy, how you doing, brother? I love your channel, man. Yeah, David. Nice to meet you too. Yeah, we're doing a live stream. Yeah, we've been doing really well on them. Yeah. So we got the camera guy. Go to his YouTube channel. Camera Crisis. Go check it out. I check out his stuff all the time. Amazing to meet you, man. Yeah. See ya. That's funny. Yeah. So this is another activist here, Willow. How you doing? Yes. And what do you like about being out here today, Willow?
I like the cheery disposition before people learn the truth.
Yes, absolutely, right? Yeah. And so we got a bunch of incredible activists here. There's someone named Jamie Logan here. Did I just steal her phone? I think I just stole her phone. Who is this paparazzi? But yes, guys, I encourage you all to get active. Also, please subscribe, hit like, follow, share, do all the things, invite your friends, tell everybody to get active and involved in this because it's incredible. So we have these cool little question marks. It kind of makes people curious about what's going on. Jamie.
Lady's taking off the headphones. What's going on here? Why is she laughing?
Uh-oh. We going in? Guys, we're going in. We're going in. Oh. Oh, she just asked if we're vegetarians. Guys, she asked if we're vegetarians. She knows. Can you guys hear? Or sorry guys. I don't want to get too close because sometimes that scares people off. But obviously Jamie's recording this conversation. So a little teaser for you so you guys can watch another time and take a look. Just going to show you a little awesome backdrop. So we bring this to a number of events. And then just from afar, this is sort of it. Some people didn't want to be recorded, so I'm trying to respect their wishes. This is all, Ian doesn't like to be on film. I was gonna show Ian, but yeah, so we're just, again, getting set up here, guys. Honestly, easiest thing in the world is to get active, get out for the animals. Look, it's a beautiful day. The barrier to entry is really easy. You just hold a sign, or you can give out a cookie, or you can set up a TV. Honestly, guys, we need your support. We need your help. The animals need our help. They need us very much so, every day, all the time. I don't know if I mentioned, or maybe I did earlier, that I did a live stream where I had 102,000 people over 2 streams come and watch. They came and took a look, or sorry, they came over to watch me on the YouTube stream, and yeah, it really inspired some people. Some people said they were gonna go vegan just because of that stream. Now imagine, if you take one person and they go vegan and they eat 5 to 10,000 animals during a lifetime, you know, you're gonna shut down a slaughterhouse for a day. Can you imagine that impact? And there could be a snowball effect as well. Sorry, I'm kind of all scattered just because so much is going on, and I've stolen Jamie's stream right here, but I just wanted to show you guys. Yeah, we're just out in the park, and I don't want to mess up the connection, so I'll just bring you over to an incredible activist. Do you mind saying hi? Oh, we're on a live stream. Yes, yes.
Hi, I'm Sylvie.
This is Sylvie. Where are you from, Sylvie?
From India.
From India. Bangalore?
Near Bangalore, Tamil Nadu.
Nice, nice. And what brings you here today?
So I came for this program, 3 minutes movie challenge.
Yes,
I think we the free people are doing it.
yes,
Great thing to promote awareness.
yes.
Very happy to join here. I came to Toronto to visit my son, so whenever I get a chance, I join David.
You join in some activism, yes? And why do you think it's important to speak out?
Yeah, because we have been oppressing animals for so long.
Ye-
They have nobody to speak for them.
Yes.
We have reduced them to commodities. They are not commodities. They are just like us.
Ex-
Just like any other justice movement, they need justice.
Yes,
They've
yes,
been waiting this for centuries.
yes.
By the time we kind of just liberated them, we don't have to help them in any way. Let them be.
Let them be.
Yeah, and they can take care of themselves.
Right. And was there a turning point that made you go vegan, that you thought,
Yeah, I became a vegetarian on my own. My thought process, I just felt something was wrong cutting up animals and eating them. And I saw a YouTube video by an Indian kid, Arvind, animal activist. And
Arvind, the animal activist? Yes, he's very popular.
He's very popular. He spoke about how even dairy is cruel. Most of us Indians think that milk and egg is thing. Milk is very divine in India.
Yeah, yeah.
Yogurt.
But it's crazy because people don't really realize the toll and what it does to dairy cows, even just viewing them as commodities or a resource. Yeah.
So that is the basic, our attitude. We have reduced animals to commodities.
Yeah.
They're not commodities, it's as simple as that. So the moment we realize they're not commodities, we have to stop using them.
Amazing, amazing. And you came all the way from India. And then even in your spare time, you stop in to fight for the animals. I really appreciate
I
it.
do full-time activism in India.
Full-time activism in India? Yes.
Yes, I visit schools, colleges, I do street activism.
Street activism?
So I've decided that I'll do this for the rest of my life.
Amazing.
Whatever years I
What
do.
amazing story. Well, thank you so much for being here. Much love, much appreciation. And people are saying thank you so much. Yeah. Yes. All right. Thank you. Guys, amazing, right? From India, her son lives here, so she stops in, but she still finds the time. Still finds the time for the animals. In fact, she's actually now a full-time activist, full-time vegan, full-time out in the streets in India every week. She does events. So she actually retired early just to fight for the animals, and mad respect, mad respect. Hey guys, Pira, let's go. I want to bring you over here. How you doing, brother?
Doing good, doing good.
Good. What's up? How you doing today?
I'm excited. It's a good day, good weather. I always like the parks, but like, I think people are like have more ease to have conversations compared to like locations like Dundas Square in Toronto. So,
Which is mad.
which is maddening, really crazy.
What is Yonge and Dundas Square for those that aren't from this area?
Probably like the biggest intersection in downtown Toronto. We have all these huge billboards there, a whole bunch of characters, people with different causes, but it's just really loud. A lot of people doing their thing, but it can be pretty hectic to do activism there because we did it after the march and even during the march. There's a rib fest going on there, and we protested.
Yeah, yeah.
That was a fun time. Yeah.
Brian here, no injustice lasts forever. He's a YouTuber. I don't know, maybe if you know him, but he's going to a Bison's game later today, so he sees the Blue Jay hat. Blue Jays are kicking it. Are they not killing it? Amazing. You know, they had about a 4-game losing streak, but they're back on pace here. Yeah, they'll get up there. But yeah, so Pierre, remind me. So, do you want to get in the shade? Yeah, we'll go in the shade. Remind me, you know, like you've done a number of events, right? You've been active for a number of years. You know, you organized for We the Free for several years. Every event it almost seemed like I went to, you were at, which is incredible. Especially given that you're working and stuff like that. So it's a lot, right? But why was it important to you? Why was it important for you to get out?
Just be active in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's a few of us vegans already on the planet, but even even less of us as activists, a smaller group.
Yeah.
And it's true, like in history, a small group of people really did change the world, but we need more than just this group. We want everyone who's vegan to speak out about this. Animal lovers especially, they should learn about this injustice that's going on through this amazing solidarity event and through many other activism events that we've done. And we just want to create change for all sentient beings, all life. And this is an amazing community, and I've met some amazing people here for the past 4 or 5 years. And yeah, I've done a bunch of events, and everything is worthwhile. Like, we don't do this for money and stuff. It's for these beings to make a positive change because we care. And I know there's people that might be like, intimidated by activism and stuff, but it really isn't bad, and it really challenges you to get out of your comfort zone, and you really do, really makes you feel like you're making a difference. It really does. So I encourage everybody who's a vegan, who doesn't do activism, to really get out there. You'll feel better about yourself, and you'll meet a great community that supports you too. So
absolutely.
Animals need as many voices as they can. So
amazing.
Get out here. Yeah.
Thank you, Pierre. So that's Plant-Based Pierre. Go following him on Instagram.
Thank you, David.
And thank you so much for all you do, brother.
Appreciate you.
Yes. Listen to that too. Yeah.
Willow.
Yes, Willow on Instagram as well. Yes, that's right. So bunch of powerhouses here. So we're having a conversation here. That's okay. Yeah. Go ahead, guys. If you go up there, there's a lot of people that don't want to be filmed. Hey, Jake, how you doing, man? Bet you're surprised to see me, Jamie Logan, at Jamie's Corner, doing Jamie's stream here. She's actually interviewing. I just took over her stream. Yeah. It's a secret, guys. You guys want to try it out? Come on in.
Well, it's okay.
Yeah.
I just want to see the cookie first.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So we got a couple potentials here. So, yes. So if you haven't followed Jamie's Corner, if you're just new to this, we're doing something called the 3-Minute Movie Challenge for a team called We the Free. So we're an international organization that does something called the 3-Minute Movie Challenge. But we do outreach, street outreach for the animals. And we're encouraging other people to do the same. We're all vegan, we're all animal rights activists. We just want to see change for the animals. They deserve it. Hey Bo, how are you? Half Punjab and whole vegan, of course. That's the only way to be, guys. So again, we're showing something called a 3-Minute Movie Challenge. We let people know that it's graphic, so that way it's consensual. We build consent, and then from there we have a conversation. We give them a prize. Sometimes they don't even take the prize because it's usually a food prize, and they're kind of grossed out from what they saw. Then we see where they're at. We try to help them understand the imperative, understand their own beliefs upon what they saw. We show standard industry practice, what takes place in the animal agriculture industry. And I believe if everybody saw this, we would probably be closer to a vegan world. And I think a lot of you guys in here will agree. Same here, actually, Harjay. I'm as well 11 years. And yes, exactly. Thank you. So we're just showing some people in here, showing the footage here, guys. So this is an international event today. We're, I think, in 8 different cities, which is incredible. We've done nothing but grown from this 3-minute movie challenge, mostly, but also the training. So we do something called Inspiring Behavior Change, and it really goes through a Socratic method, sort of salesy as well, but also like meeting people where they are. We want people to feel empowered when they're walking away from these 3-minute movie challenges. I know for myself, I would rather have the knowledge, be empowered, and know that I can change. So we provide that context. If somebody's coming in and they're actually concerned about protein, I'll go over protein with them. I'll say, how do you find protein? Where do you find protein? Of course, we get back to the animals. It's always about the animals. But sometimes they just want to have that little free space. And if they're going to talk to us about something that they're concerned about, like, say, protein or whatever it is, we'll have that quick conversation, and then we'll move back. And then we'll ask them, to go to our website. We have something called My Stats, where we can measure our success. And so what I would encourage every single one of you to do, at the very minimum, have something in your bio, on your Instagrams, on all your accounts. Have something in your bio. I've seen it personally where people have actually gone on to the bio and they've come into My Stats, and I can view that. I've had something like 500 people come in, and people have taken the 3-minute movie challenge, or they've gone to challenge 22. They've tried all these things, and so it's been really powerful, and I don't even have to do anything. It's just a link in the bio. So please go ahead and do that. Yeah, there's vegan ghee. You can easily be vegan in this world, and you can have all the replacements that you need. Sorry, I'm just seeing if I'm needed. So yeah, we're having these conversations. All these wonderful people coming out, spending their time defending the animals. Even from places like Montreal, people are trying to get a peek of what's actually taking place on the screen, so we kind of fight back. No, you can't take a look. But yeah, so do you guys have any questions for me? Hey, Ben G, bet you didn't expect to see me here. So yeah, I'm the new Jamie's Corner. I have stolen her channel. I have kidnapped her. Guys, if you want Jamie to come back on the stream, if you want Jamie Logan back, maybe you have to donate to a sanctuary. Maybe you have to let me know how much you're donating to a sanctuary today, and maybe I'll give the phone back to her. I don't know. We got to see. We got to see if there's some numbers out there that will donate to a sanctuary. Or better yet, if you're in a city that's hosting one of these events, go join or get active. Join Project Livestream as well. August 22nd. I don't know if you guys have seen, my video went crazy. It went viral, or my live stream was going viral. And yeah, oh, there's Jamie's looking at me now. It's mine now, yeah. And it was crazy. All I did was talk like this to the YouTube, and it just absolutely blew up. So we're asking people to go to slaughterhouses, to video those slaughterhouses. We can help you get started. You need 50 subs to do a YouTube live stream, and then you can grow your channel from there. I did a bunch of streams, and I might have changed some lives, just from that. So I'm gonna give you, I'm gonna show you somebody here. So I'll give her back. Maybe we'll see. I might give her back. I don't know.
We're making some vegans.
How'd that conversation go?
It was great. I mean, her sister has a farm.
Yeah.
And she was clearly, I'm ready. Yeah.
Me? Me.
Oh,
Okay.
I'll tell you
I
guys
gotta
how
go,
the
guys.
conversation-
I'll give you back.
Isn't he the best? You guys are gonna be like, put David back on. The conversation went well. Her sister owns a farm with sheep and cows and chickens. And when I asked her how this footage made her feel, she said, dreadful, terrible. And I said, okay, so what I'm hearing is you love animals. You're feeling sad about the footage. Like, what is stopping you from making the change? She's like, oh, I can't go vegan. I've tried. I didn't feel good. And kind of like came up with all the classic things. And I think what's really helpful to just kind of ask people and to say, okay, well, let's say that you went vegan tomorrow. What would you do to research maybe nutrition, or what would you do to ensure that you are eating a well-balanced diet? And then she, that as opposed to me telling her what she should do, she kind of has to come up with it. So it's a little bit of a process. But did you just watch one of the videos? No, why not? Oh, okay. Hi, I'm Jamie. Thank you for watching that. What's your name? Fiona. Fiona. Yeah. Do you mind coming into my video? I'm just doing like a live stream. Sure. Amazing. Okay, Fiona is going to tell us how you felt watching that. What's going through your head right now?
Very scary. Yeah, like I eat meat all the time, but I didn't know how to feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very graphic.
What is it about this happening to animals that makes you upset?
I think it's just the cruelty of like killing them, and how industrialized this is. I don't know, like farming is so good. Yeah, it's scary. And like we're animals too, right? So I think that we can relate to.
Totally. So what do you think that we can do about this that's happening to animals?
Well, I think, I mean, maybe consuming less meat. I don't know much about ethical farming, as I say, like meat production. But I also know like meat production is very big in general. But environments, maybe consuming less meat.
Okay, so let's say that this was only happening to one animal. How would you feel about that?
I think I feel the same probably. Very sad. Yeah, very sad.
So then I guess the question becomes, is less of the wrong thing right?
Yeah, I don't think so. But I think 5 years out, we're moving at least towards something that's less harmful and less harmful. So I think if people want to take baby steps to get there, definitely is a good way to start.
So what are you going to do about it?
So actually one thing I've done, like as one of my resolutions, is that every single week I want to have like one day I want to be like full vegetarian. Yeah, and my goal is that I want to like increasing the amount of days a week I want to do that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so I'm like working towards it.
Fiona, that's amazing. That's amazing. It shows that, okay, you're taking a problem, you're finding a freaking solution for it. You clearly have empathy for animals, for living beings. But the beauty of this is like, we're not just here to say, look how bad this is and you should be sad. We're saying there is a solution. There's a solution where you can be part of the change for them. This does not need to happen.
I agree. Also, we have animals at home.
You have animals at home.
So,
Yeah. So like, are any of these animals that you just saw on the screen different from your cat?
it's not. They're all the same. They all have emotions and
Absolutely. I'm bad at
feel
filming myself.
pain and yeah.
Right. Absolutely. So, okay. All of this being said, so what you're going to do after watching this is you're going to go home, think about it, digest it, and start incorporating more plant-based meals every day. What I do want to encourage you, and I invite you just to consider, that every single day that you wait to go vegan, this is still going to be happening. So what would be the most difficult thing? Like, what are you holding on to?
I think it's just the habit of having meat. I think it's gonna take like time to detox and like remove that from my habits.
Okay.
Because I grew up, I'm 25, I just started playing yeah,
Same.
it's gonna
Same. I think that's what it is for a lot of people is like, I've done something so long a certain way and just kind of finding whatever supplement or replacement. Yeah, absolutely. So what is that step that you can take to begin to change the habit?
well, I love tofu, so I think just gonna make more tofu.
And do you live here in Toronto?
Yeah.
And there's some amazing plant-based restaurants that really give you that satisfaction that you would get from eating some sort of meat-based product. And I encourage you to not look at it as a sacrifice of something that you have to like give up, but instead something where you're gaining so much more. You're gaining health, you're gaining energy, you're gaining compassion for animals.
Yeah, I agree. And I also feel like it's a mentality switch too, right? Like you have to find joy from it. You don't want to like you're forcing yourself to do something. You have to do what you want to be wanting to do. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, I'm so thankful for you to stop here and watch it because I know that it's not easy.
Yeah.
But if it's not good enough for our eyes to see, why is it good enough for our stomachs? So veganism is truly it's an approach where we're just taking the empathy that most of us have inside of us and just putting that into action every single day with our meal choices, but also the clothing we wear.
Yeah.
Not wearing someone's skin. The shows that we go to, are they using animals in a rodeo? The cosmetics that we wear was it tested on someone, right? So I encourage you to just make the change just as soon as possible. Thank you so much, Fiona. It was really, really lovely meeting you. And if you have any questions, we have people here and flyers. And listen, if I could go vegan, literally anyone can.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. I don't know if you guys could hear this, but Fiona just came and watched the footage today, and she's going to go home and make some changes in her life after seeing this. And that's really what it's all about. It's about creating that awareness, holding people accountable, and then having them take action. So we'll see. Let's have another conversation. Good. I'm glad it sounded good so you can hear that. So you can kind of see how we begin to break down these questions and conversations. Let's maybe I'll show you somebody else's outreach conversation that you can watch and see. Let's turn this.
Oh, really? Okay.
And what actually
It is? Yeah, got it. Thank you for participating. So you can take a seat. The footage you're about to see is probably graphic.
So like,
At that moment, you may need to put down the headphones.
no, I don't.
If you go through with it,
Have you ever
with the alright, so you can put on the headphones.
like just any kind of like really massive change in your life? Like, have you dealt with that before? So mental change would be the hardest thing. So I wonder, is that something you? Not really. Do you have like you mentioned your girlfriend? Do you think she would like support you if you decide to? Yeah. So
take a look and you don't have to. Yeah. Yeah. See ya.
How did the conversation go, Jen?
His friends were like kind of rushing him to get out, so I knew he was kind of not fully in the conversation as well. And yeah, he was a bit closed off. He like started by saying it was really sad. He had never seen that type of footage before, so I think it's a lot to process, especially when you're speaking to a stranger. So it's like it was hard for him to open up, but he said that it was really eye-opening. But he doesn't think he could change, or that it would be just a really big, difficult thing to change. So I was trying to walk him through a bit of the objection handling we do, see if he had dealt with change in the past, and he said he hadn't. So I felt like that was just like him trying to escape the conversation, which is why I just decided to close it there and like encourage him to take Challenge 22 and look into the resources, because it felt like there's like a vegan cup that's empty right now, and that was the first time he was exposed to any kind of animal footage. So
Wow.
It went up like 20%, right?
Yeah.
He needs some more time before he's gonna really make a change, I think. So I decided, like, let's cut the conversation here, and hopefully he looks into it.
I thought you handled it really well. Thank you.
Thanks.
Let's see, we got some more people that are watching the footage. This guy is like really disturbed.
Like, you know, there's something to be said about whether or not we eat, right? You were vegetarian for a while, although
Okay, let's look at another conversation Khan is having. Did you guys watch it? Did you guys get a cookie? I don't know if you guys can hear what they're saying. Khan is presenting him with the resources.
yeah, kind of scary.
We gotta get you a cookie. Where are the cookies? Okay, he's gonna grab it for you. It was intense, right? What specifically was intense for you? Yeah.
So, and then just don't see it often, and learn all this kind of stuff. It's vegan, right? It's vegan.
Good question. Good question.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, so you're saying it was intense, it was hard to watch. What can we do about it?
I guess just make small changes for ourselves, but also take it easy. So
Do you think that small changes and that finding a better way to kill them is what the animals would want?
no. It's also got to be realistic, you know. Not everyone is gonna feel like me, right? I feel a certain way.
Yeah. So let's start with you. What can you do today to contribute to stopping this from happening?
Let's start with this cookie.
You're gonna start with a vegan cookie? That's awesome. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Okay. You know, glad you guys showed. You know, Saturday morning.
so many people eat animal products and they turn away from the process of how it's made. Why?
It is graphic, so yeah, that's all I have to say.
Yeah. I think the question becomes, if it's not good enough for our eyes, why is it good enough for our stomachs? And that if this is happening at, I mean, the scale and the scope of it is absurd, right? It's over 80 billion animals a year. But it's happening because people are buying. So as individuals, what can we do to stop it? Have you ever had like a dog or a cat or a pet at all? Your dog. So one of your dogs, if this were happening to one of your dogs, how quickly would you want to see them?
It's okay.
I understand. I completely understand. It's just, you know, if we're here for you, we just hear a support system. If you have any questions, please ask us. I was in your place a few years ago. I saw this and I was like, I have to do something. I have to change.
Okay.
So hopefully your feelings lead to action.
Thank you.
I think he was about to cry. I think he was about to cry. He's like, I need to stop. Like, yeah. Yeah, sorry guys. I know I wish I could put a mic on. I don't have a mic for my phone, but we are recording some on my camera. But okay, so for those of you that are on here, how are you doing? What would you like to know? We are out here in Toronto, Canada, showing people footage of what happens to animals in the food industry. And in return, we're giving them a cookie. So it's always a great way to to get people to do something is give them food. It's helpful. There's David. And yeah, there's some great activists out here. We have a really beautiful day. If you are on here and you are considering going vegan, do it, don't wait. The longer we wait, the more this happens. I can show you guys some of the footage that we're showing if you would like to see. Yeah, is the 3-minute video available to watch? Actually, yes. Let me show you. So you can go to, if you want to watch this video yourself, first of all, here are the cookies. Go to 3movies.wtf/SDTOR. And then you can watch the movie challenge, but I'll show you a little bit as well.
We can't give you in. We can't give you in, but what I can tell you is about something you participate in every single day. All right, take care.
I wonder if he's vegan. Probably no.
Sorry?
An egg?
If you want to talk about it, you have to see the footage first.
Is an egg a living animal? Well, no, eggs aren't living, but the chickens that make it are, and we shouldn't hurt them.
Yes or no?
Eggs are not living, but the chickens that make the eggs are. Yeah. Eggs, we don't eat eggs. So okay, we're gonna talk to some more people. Oh, there's a kid. Here. Come on over, you guys. We have cookies. We're having people watch a 3-minute movie challenge for a cookie. Are you down?
Yes.
Okay. We have a kid version of the video. So come over here. Yay! We have a kid version of this. So let's see some of their reactions.
Is that okay? Yeah. Okay. So you can put on the headphones. And I'll start with what's your name? Alright.
Have you ever seen documentaries?
Oh yeah, I've watched lots of documentaries.
Okay. Do you remember any particular ones? So how does it make
having seen this particular couple was very sweet. They were like understanding.
So,
Hello? Wait, they are. They're holding hands.
Here we go. We have 2 places just for you. The last 3 minutes. All right.
Would you like to watch as well?
Here we go. You can take a seat there. Right here. All right. So the footage you're about to see is really graphic. If at any moment you wish to leave, it's totally fine. But if you go through with it, you win a prize.
You see this one? Okay.
You'll see. You'll see. All right. Here we go. So like this, I could start the video at the
well, that's standard
I know.
Oh no. I don't think she should watch.
You guys want to have a convo?
Check out that website.
No?
Scan the QR code, type in
Yeah, I don't think I can watch it. No, I can't. Oh. That's too much.
Yeah, sure. Do you want to talk about it?
No, I'm all for not having aggressive.
It's fine. I'll leave you with Pira, my colleague.
Have you seen footage like that before? I know it's pretty intense.
Yeah. It was intense. Yeah.
First time seeing it though?
I think I've watched the documentary before.
So what are the emotions that come up, I guess? Like, yeah. I totally get it.
Right? And it's a children's version. It's animated, so it's not like that difficult, right?
So yeah, so all of us here,
I don't know.
and then we're trying to showcase what happens in these industries, and super cut 3 minutes. And so there's a longer one that really shows the details of it. But why do you guys think this happens to these animals? Some good reasons. Yeah, that's part. You're right. Yeah. No, for sure. So like supply and demand thing. Unfortunately, there's billions of meat eaters around the world, and we're kind of disconnected from them.
Can you imagine if we gave the kid the adults version? No, we would never do that. I think Jamie's phone's probably gonna die soon. I'm gonna see if she wants to charge it with battery. But thank you guys. You guys want to try?
You guys need to let little kids know what they're gonna see before. It's really not cool what you've done.
That was an animated video. It's an animated video.
Don't try and be all cool.
What are you talking about? It's an animated video. How am I cool? What are you talking about? Wow, triggered much, right? It's probably because you eat the animals, right?
I actually don't am a vegan.
You're a vegan.
I am, yeah.
Okay. Well, then you should know the injustice that's
I
taking place,
absolutely
right?
do. I grew up
And
on
it's
farm in Saskatchewan.
and it's
I know all about
it's a
that.
children's video.
Okay.
Quite literally, children watch
That's
it.
fine.
So I don't know what the
But
problem
just
is.
Let the parents know
We
first
did let
before
them
you
know.
do
We did
The
absolutely.
woman there, the blonde woman never let us know.
It's
We
it,
didn't know.
but it doesn't show anything
I'm gonna take
graphic.
a picture of you and I'm gonna put it on blog. What you just
On
did.
what? On Blog TO? Okay, go ahead. I'm the 40-year-old vegan on Instagram, and absolutely.
Great, and I'm gonna tag you in it.
Thank you.
Great.
My name's David. They can contact me anytime, and I'll talk to them about anything that's happening in this industry.
I'm all for animals. We're a
Yeah.
vegan household.
Well, I don't know what, but I don't know what the problem is.
I don't know what you've got before you do it.
But there's nothing graphic on that video.
As a parent, I'm just asking to please let kids know.
Absolutely, yeah. We're all about. Huh. Anyways, so they're triggered apparently. We did let her know that it was. I mean, it's Melanie's Joy's video, and apparently she's gonna put me on Blog TO. So that's good though. I can talk to people on a different platform. So bring it on, guys. Bring it on. I don't know what her problem was. Like, it's not graphic. And she agreed to watch it, and they walked away. So I mean, you can walk away from anything and you agree to watch it. So, anyways, that's just how it goes sometimes, guys. People get triggered. And she said she was vegan. I don't think she was vegan.
Which one?
The lady here. Oh, I'll explain it. So your battery might be going soon.
Yeah, I have a charger.
You have a charger? You
Yeah.
want to get her charged up?
Yeah, let me get my charger.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So if you're just joining us, we're doing the 3-minute movie challenge. I did try to talk to her, but she said she told me to fuck off. And then she said you shouldn't be doing that to kids. Guys, go on Melanie Joy's. She has an animated video, and it shows what happens. It's animated. The kid's not gonna know anything. Yeah, it's not graphic at all. And I think she just got triggered because maybe it has to do with eating animals. But the one lady said she's vegan and she's on her side, but then the other woman said she's gonna post me on BlogTO. So bring it on. And I was like, okay, and I smiled and I gave, why not, right? Oh, Benji, right back at you, brother. I'm so happy. It's funny that I'm taking over Jamie's stream and you guys all come on here and you see me on her stream, which is hilarious. So yeah, it's been really great, guys. Look at the conversations taking place. We got so many incredible activists here. I was able to kidnap this one, and
Now everybody knows.
You guys can't get her back until you donate to a sanctuary. That's it.
Yep.
I said that earlier,
Yep.
right?
Yep. I'm stuck here, guys.
Well, you're gonna be
Trapped.
stuck with me, guys, and seeing my beautiful lid instead of Jamie's beautiful lid. If you don't think about getting active or donate to a sanctuary, that's all.
Yes. Get
That's
active.
pretty fair, isn't it?
And donate.
And donate time or the Benjamins or whatever that's.
Absolutely.
Is that still a thing?
The Benjamins?
Yeah.
David, we're not at the Natural History Museum.
I'm a bit of a dinosaur, I guess. Yeah. Mobius, yes.
No, thank you, David. Well, guys, go follow David. Pimp out your channel.
The 40-year-old vegan on Instagram, TikTok, and the tube. And share with your friends and tell them about me
Yes.
and my beautiful lid.
And listen, I'm going to try to do some more lives on here, but I do got to give Instagram and Facebook a little bit of attention and go live on there. So I'm going to run. We're going to head out
We're gonna hit 100 minutes, and then we're off to somewhere else.
to another platform.
You have to go see.
But we will be streaming. I've, been focusing on the live stream a lot as opposed to filming some of the conversations. So we love you guys.
Yeah.
And thank you for being a part of this community. We're family.
I got the Benjamins right here, Mobius,
Hey,
right?
hey.
Love you guys. We'll see you soon. In 30 seconds,
We're signing off.
this message will self-destruct. Right?
Yes, I think we have to click the end live button, but yes.
Yes, that. We'll do the thing. But thanks for being here, guys. Again, subscribe, tell your friends, get active, do the things, donate to this woman, she does a great job.
Yes, please do not wait another second. Your voice matters. It's very important. People will listen.
Bernie, yes.
Thank you.
Axel, it'll be on an Instagram or a TikTok.
We're
coming
going
up.
to Instagram.
Going to Instagram, Axel.
Going to Facebook now and then gonna go to Instagram.
That's right.
Okay, bye.
Bye, guys.
I don't know how to end this.
It's always an awkward end.
Oh.
Yeah.